Saan mo nabasa dito? Okay. Sa Pili. Okay na picture na ni Tito Ricky.
Hindi sa isang yung kay Tia. Ngayon, kay Direk, how did you finally decide on Buboy?
Oo nga, interesting.
You used to be a child actor from another channel to finally, Kasi from the way they explained to us how they were able to interpret the role, parang yun ulit, kaagad, ay kampo na for everyone to watch the movie. Very inspiring.
Yes, thank you. No, well, we had auditions. You know, I'm the type of filmmaker that I look for character. You know, I together with Froilan and some more, we were going through it. And personally, you know, I also have a relationship with Manny Pacquiao. We've known each other for, you know, how many years. So I kind of know the way he moves, paano siya gumalaw, sumasalit, how he talks. And yeah, so we had auditions, and our casting director mentioned Buboy Villar. No? So I said, no, we have to audition. Dapat, you know, I cannot. It's not the kind of role na dapat bigay lang. So we auditioned Buboy with, you know, hundreds of kids.
Wow.
And I didn't tell the audition now you're auditioning for Manny Pacquiao because I didn't want them to have this image na ay Manny dapat ganito dapat, because everybody has a perception of how Manny moves. So what we did was we did acting exercises. We did some sort of you know, mga workshops with the actors, and after mga, I think 2 or 3 callbacks, si Buboy really stuck out in terms of acting. I also looked at some of his shows before, and some of his recent independent films. Inaral ko yan. And I asked him, I remember that, I go, you know, boxing is a sport, are you athletic? I wasn't really specific with boxing, parang can you play basketball, can you do this? So sabi niya, okay daw. And yeah, after one more final workshop, I said, sige, I think this is our Pacquiao. And that's the only time I told him in the room, diba? Sige Buboy, ikaw si Pacquiao. And then nagulagyan siya. I think yeah, the video, diba? And yeah, and what was nice about Buboy was, I think mga 2 or 3 months before he was shooting, he was already working with si Erwin Tagle, our fight director, to really learn the moves of Manny. You know, I mean, he's playing probably one of the world's most recognized boxers. Dapat kuha niya din yung style. Diba? So I've said it many times. Buboy Villar was born to play the young Manny Pacquiao. And I think one of the greatest compliments I get is Ronnie Nathaniel's boxing analyst of many years. And Chino Trinidad, they texted me when they saw the trailer and said, you know what, Paul, you made us believe that it's Manny resurrected from his 15-year-old. So, you know, it's nice to hear that from the sports analysts, people that have known Manny when he was like, you know, 15, 16, that Buboy has done justice to the role. And you need to see it. I mean, yes, it's about Pacquiao, but, you know, Buboy does a great job. And he really turns into the young Pacquiao. So, good job.
For my last question, Direk. Hanggang 50 years old lang ang pinatch niya dito sa pelikula ni Manny.
Well, technically, yeah, it's about, I would say maybe we hit up to maybe 17 yung, I don't want to preempt the movie, but we go into a little bit of his boxing towards maybe the middle of the 2nd act to the 3rd act. We get into some of his amateur boxing. But yes, it's the first 15 years primarily of his life. From talagang bata siya up to his first championship, parang gano'n ang kwento.
Okay, thanks, Direk. Tita, they're good. Here's a question from MJ Felipe. Hi, MJ.
Direk Paul, congratulations. Actually, kanina kinongratulate ko na rin si Buboy for landing this role. I think biopics are never easy. Kasi di ba, kailangan very particular ka doon sa gagawin mong mga scenes, mga eksena. And kasi magigas kayo sa The Bottom Line sa Wednesday, and advance, nakakuha ko ng research, I think I would have to commend may important role sa project na to is Froilan Medina, who is the writer-researcher. Ang rich Froilan nung yung kinuha yung moments sa buhay ni Manny. Gusto ko lang siguro malaman, parang how was that process? Kasi I believe pinuntahan niyo talaga, in particular, kung saan siya nag-gym, saan siya pumasok, saan siya nabully. So parang inisa-isa niya talaga. How was that process for writing and researching?
Salamat. We try to be very thorough. So talagang gusto namin kasi makita tsaka maramdaman yung pinagdaanan niya. So researching, we went to Jensan and we visited the places that he was in. Aside from interviewing him and his family, Direct Paul facilitated all of the the interviews and visits. No? And at the end of the day, we had to choose. Kasi ang daming detalye. And with the help of Miss Amor, we chose events that are familiar, at the same time, events that are not yet known to people. Para hindi masyadong nakaka-alienate na ibang tao na to, at hindi rin naman sobrang alam na natin lahat yan, nabasa na natin sa dyaryo. No? And at the same time, we had to show the development of the character of Manny as a boy, becoming a man, no? Sooner than most of us. Na parang bata pa lang, pero mama na siya kasi pasan niya yung pamilya niya. So we chose a lot of dramatic events. And also the family relations. Gusto natin pakita yung relasyon talaga nila ng nanay niya, as you saw in the trailer, na napaka-intense, di ba? So yung mga ganun, pinili namin dahil sa halaga sa importance nung pangyayari na yon sa pag-build ng character niya. We chose those things.
Maybe Miss Amor can also clarify to us why Kid Kulafu yung title, or baka nakita sa trailer kanina, no? Yung okay, sige. Yun lang, paano lang po minake sure na, kasi sinabi ni Sir Froilan na kinuha yung mga dramatic moments, kasi may tendency minsan na sinesensationalize yung drama, parang ini-stretch yung drama moments. Paano niyo po, how did you strike the balance dun sa drama part and yung hindi namin alam and non-drama part?
Unang-una, ang gusto kong sabihin, parang ako lang yata yung babae dito sa team. At nung inalok sa akin ni Paul yung pelikula, parang sabi ko, boxing, galing din ako sa Star Cinema, parang for 9 years I was with Star. Ay, wala bang romance or love story? So, boxing, Manny Pacquiao, biopic, it was really very challenging. Now, I had to first find out from Paul ano yung gusto niyang ipalabas. So, doon siguro ako nagsimula. And he told me, it was the childhood years of the legend. So, as Kid Kulafu. So, doon ako nag-concentrate dahil beyond that, I guess, makikita natin sa pelikula kung kailan siya naging Manny Pacquiao. Isa siguro yun na dapat yung abangan. Hindi ho siya Manny Pacquiao ng buong buhay niya. Totoo po yun, naging siyang Kid Kulafu. So, I would say, ang buong pelikula ay tungkol talaga sa pagiging Kid Kulafu niya. Now, I'd like also to mention na when I was given the materials, I found out there were things I think very vital or important to defining his character as Kid Kulafu. So, I had to ask the team again, that's Paul and the producer and Froilan, to go back to Jensen and look for people that I need played a very big role in Manny's life. Ang isa doon ay si Abner at then the father, Dison Cordero. So, isa pong challenge din yun sa amin, sa part ng research. Kasi ang unang-una, kung buhay pa ba yung mga taong ito. Pangalawa, kung buhay, malolocate ba nila? Pangatlo, papayag bang magpa-interview? And I guess we were just lucky to find them very cooperative, to give whatever information I was looking for. So, isa po yun sa naging dagdag. Habang nagme-mentor ako kay Froy, naramdaman ko, may kulang pa eh. So, pinahanap ko yun sa kanila.
Ganda.
Okay, thank you.
Incidentally, MJ boxes as well, di ba? You love boxing? You don't? Okay, I thought you do.
We have
Go ahead.